friends, welcome back to Prashant's Knowledge Center. In earlier classes, we have seen about the loop control statements, that is while loop, do while loop and for loop. In continuation to that, individually we have seen all the loops before, and in continuation to that now we will see nested loops. Means we can use another loop inside one loop. That means if, for example, if you are writing a loop here, inside this loop one more loop we can use, like that n number of loops we can use inside one loop. This is called nested loops. For example, if we are using a for loop, then inside the for loop, here we are using a for loop, inside for loop we can use one more for loop, and inside this one more for loop we can use, like that we can use n number of loops. And even we can use a while loop inside a for loop, like that we can use different loops based on the type and necessity of the program. We can use nested loops. For this we'll see an example. Here, up to this, we all know that first we have to write the header files, and then void main we will open the function, and then clrs here to clear the previous screen. We all know up to this, and from here I will write a program to print a multiplication table by using nested loops. Here I will initialize an integer int n. Now I'll straight away go to the for loop. Here I will demonstrate about the nesting of for loop. Here I will declare a variable I, or else here also we can declare variables, or here also directly we can use int I equal to 1, I less than or equal to n. Next I plus plus. Now I'll use one more for loop. Example we'll see here n we have declared, and also j I am declaring here and assigning a value 1 to j. Then here no need of declaration, I can directly assign j equal to 1, or else here only I'll declare a variable j, and here I'll assign a value 1. Like this we can use. Here also we can declare a new variable and we can assign a value, or here we can declare a variable initially, and in the for loop we can assign a value less than or equal to some 5 I'll give, and j plus plus. Enter. Here I'll go into the for loop. Here I have taken a value n. I will write here, we have to write all in, this is case sensitive, C language is a case sensitive, all the letters we have to write in small letters only. That means any predefined functions we have to give in small letters only. Actually here I am writing in between the double quotes. Double quotes means just it will declare as a string and it will give whatever we write. Here we can write whatever we want, even the capital or small letters. Only the predefined values, int, void main, printf, scanf, like that, all the predefined values should be given in small letters only. Now I have given enter value of n. Now we have to take the value. So when we enter the value, it should read the value. So I'll write scanf percentile d, as it is an integer value n, percentile d. How to read? If we use ampersand, then it will read the value. Now here I have gone up to this second for loop. Here I will write I have taken first for loop I have taken the value of I, and in the second for loop I have taken the value of j, and then here I will write printf percentile d slash t means one space, one tab space, I into j I will write. Now I will close this for loop, and in the second for loop I will write slash n means second line. It will go to next line. After exiting this for loop, it will go to next line. This is the program. Now I'll explain you the program, and then after that we'll see the output. Here first it will clear CLR SCR means it will clear all the previous output, what is the there on the screen, it will be cleared. And then we have declared a value variable, we have declared a variable n and j here. Then this statement will be printed, enter the value of n, it will be printed on the screen. Then this scanf function will come into picture. Then it will take the value of n, whatever we write the value there, it will be taken. Then it will go to for loop. Here value of I is declared as 1. Then it will check. For example, if we have given n equal to 3, here it will check I equal to 1 initially. So I less than or equal to 3, true, it will come into the loop. And again one more for loop is there. Here it will check j equal to 1, initially 1 na? So 1 less than or equal to 5, true, it will enter into this loop. Now here what we have given, printf percentage d means integer I into j. Here what is I equal to 1 and j equal to 1. So it will take as 1 into 1, 1, it will print. And again it will increment the value of j. Here now it will be checking this loop only, until and unless the value of this loop, the condition of this loop becomes false, it will come out of this loop, internal loop. So now here it will be checking the value of j. Now j is incremented and the j value will be 2, 2 less than or equal to 5, true, so it will come here. And I value is 1 only, so 1 into 2, 2 it will print. And then again it will increment 3, 3 less than or equal to 5, true, so it will come here with some tab space. It will again print the value of I into j, that is I equal to 1 and j equal to 3, 1 into 3, 3 it will be printed. Until and unless the statement, the condition given here will be become false, it will come into the outer loop. That means here if the j value becomes 6, at that time 6 less than or equal to 5, that is false, so it will come to this loop. What is printed here, slash n means next line, it will go to next line. And here then I value will be incremented, I equal to 2, 2 less than or equal to n, because n value we have given 3 na, 2 less than or equal to 3, true, again it will come here. And again from j equal to 1 it will start counting, j equal to 1, 1 less than or equal to 5, true, so here it will come and check I value 2, 2 into 1, 2 it will give. And next j will be incremented like that, j equal to 2, here I equal to 2, j equal to 2, 2 into 2, 4, like that it will be printed. And next when this loop will be terminated, it will go here, it will check for I value equal to 3 and n we have given 3, like that 3 equal to 3, 3 less than or equal to 3, that is true, again it will come to this loop, like that it will check this loop and again it will come out. In the same way, when this loop becomes false, it will come out of both the loops, and then the program will be terminated. Now we will run and see the program, what happens. First we will give smaller numbers and we'll check the program, and then we'll give the bigger numbers and then we'll check. Here it is showing one error. What is that error? We'll see. Function printf should have a prototype. In which line it is there? 17th line. Here print I have given, printf we have to give. That's why it is taking as error. Control F9. Now 0 errors. Now it is asking for the value of n. First initially I'll give the value of n as 2. enter. Means, as I told earlier, first it has taken the value of I and it came into the second loop, inner loop. J, I value is 1 only, then j value will be incremented 1 into 1, 1 it has printed, and next with some space 1 into j incremented 2, j limit we have taken up to 5, so it is being multiplied 1 into 1, 1 into 2, 1 into 3, 1 into 4, 1 into 5. At the time of 6, j less than or equal to 5 I have given now. At the time of 6 the condition became false and it came out and it has given gone to next line, and here I value is incremented to 2 and the condition is 2 less than or equal to 2, that is true, so it has come inside. And again here j value will be incremented from 1, 2 into 1, 2 into 2, 2 into 3, 2 into 4, 2 into 5, up to 5 it came out, and again it checks the starting condition I equal to 3, 3 less than or equal to n value 2 na 2, that is false, so the program terminated. Like this we can use the nested for loop. In the same way we can use a for loop, and inside while loop also we can use. Likewise we can use nesting of loops. Now we'll give the bigger value and we'll see. We'll give the value of n as 5. See, like this it will come. Now I'll give the value of n as 10. Up to 10 it will come. Like this we can print the tables. Now we'll see one more example. Infinite loop. Actually, in the previous class also I have told, when we are not using this j++, it will treat as infinite loop. Now I'll demonstrate a small program about infinite loop. Here I will write a for loop. Nothing I am declaring. Like this I am giving. Means this will be treated as an infinite loop. Continuously it will be giving the output. For loop should be closed. Now this is an infinite loop. I'll run the program and I'll see. See, like this Prashant Knowledge Center. Continuously it will be printing. If it is running like this, if we press Control and break key will be there in the keyboard. If we press Control break, then it will be stopped. Actually, all the operating systems servers will run on the infinite loops only. Until and unless we manually give some input to the system or we break the loop, it will continuously it will be running the program. And even the games also, some of the games will be designed and the games will be running until and unless we exit the game. That runs in the concept of infinite loops only. And this is all about the loop control statements and regarding the nesting of loops and infinite loops. And in the next classes we'll see about the jump control statements. Thank you friends. Please subscribe Prashant's Knowledge Center.